So I said I'd do some chord sequences. Obviously I'm interested in the GC box, so I'm going to do one for the GC, and this is for a real tune, which is Alio by Pascale Rubens. And maybe I'd explain why I chose the chords I've done. So the main tune, which I won't play here, has a B to start with. So it makes sense to have a B in the chord. So there's the A9 chord, A minor 9 chord, and just a little throb. And then the next bar in the melody has an E, so put the E in the G chord. There's the straight G chord. There's the E minor chord over the G. And while we're just using those simple triads over a different bass note, there's the A minor chord, which over the F chord gives us an F major 7. Now for the last chord of that 4 bars, it's a D minor 7 chord with an added 4th. But the 4th releases upwards to the A, so it's a passing dissonance, and then releases to the E. And there's the A minor chord again. There's the E minor chord over the G bass for G6. There's the F7 chord, which is A minor over F. And back to the D chord, but this time, instead of the G releasing upwards, it's going to release downwards. It's a good way of taking us back to the beginning. That takes us to the second section now. For the second section, I just happen to have chosen to leave the B out because this time, throughout the next few bars of melody, we've got an A all the time. So I'm going to emphasize the A this time. So a straight A minor chord. And there's the A again, but in the G chord now. So it's A minor. There's the A still. D minor 7. So I've got the C in the right hand, an F chord, but over D bass. So we've still got the A there. And the A is still there. So the A runs throughout those 4 bars. Now onto the last 4 bars, straight C chord. So straight C chord, but with a hint of melodic shape to it rather than just a block chord. Straight D5 in the right hand, but we've got the F of the 3rd in the left. There's the C. There's the open D minor chord, and a passing major 7th now, and release to a G5 chord. So the second section, we've got the A running. second section for the second time. So that's my. So I'm staying low with my hand shape, not really moving very far. That's my thinking in the way I'm intending to build my chord knowledge and use. Hope that's some help.